Okay, so made a couple of mistakes there. Sometimes I was thinking I forgot to go to the sort of short B section, the 2-5 to D flat. Sometimes I was sort of thinking I was in a different place. Partly because I often make mistakes like that, but partly because I'm thinking about what I'm going to play, what I'm going to talk about after playing, and trying to keep a bit of a track of some things that I'm playing, and then thinking about what I want to talk about in this section, for example. So yeah, what was I going to talk about? Yeah, I guess one thing is, yeah, again, there's still some kind of still some jazzic qualities to the way I'm playing still some kind of it's a bit almost. I'm almost being a bit contrary with the way I'm playing again. I've described it as being a bit combative, obstinate, maybe not quite the right word, but yeah, it's got that a bit of that quality still to the way I'm playing, probably from eating the chocolate earlier, as I was saying. So that's one thing. Another thing is there was something, I don't know if I'm going to be able to bring this up, but I did something like that. You know, I was playing I was playing a line, and then my left hand started comping in a way similar to that. It was like and I just thought there was quite an interesting quality to that, because I guess normally a comping rhythm would be something like you know, it'd be something like that. 1, 2, and 3, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4. Be something like that. Kind of, that would be a more standard comping rhythm, probably, where you maybe play some downbeats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, and then maybe one syncopation. But when I so the thing that I'm referring to is like I played something like no, that wasn't it. Yeah, it's something like that, where it's like I'm syncopating everything, and it's like, you know, I'm not just doing this kind of polite syncopation of like some downbeats and some syncopated rhythms. It's like everything is syncopated. It's like da 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 da. Is that quite right? Let me think about that again. So da da da. No, it was da da. No, what is it? Play it again. Maybe it was something like that. So that's like a kind of 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So a kind of grouping of 3 quavers. I'll put a metronome on so it's maybe a bit clearer. Something like that, you know, that there's something about that that's almost quite aggressive. So it's something I have worked on a bit at certain points earlier on in my jazz learning and training, is playing like groupings of 3 and being able to play that over a chord progression and still sort of hold your place in the chord progression. And it has this kind of quality of like being quite sort of aggressively syncopated, almost. At least that's how I experienced it at in this situation. It's like, you know, I'm not just going. It's more like let me do it again. It's like I'm not just gonna, because sometimes when people play like those kind of things, like groupings of 3, they'll just do it for like a fairly short period of time. Like it will maybe be something like that. But there's something that can be almost quite aggressive. Like if you like really just keep going for it. I can't quite capture the way I did it earlier in the performance because I think I was still kind of playing what I was playing in the right hand kind of was going along by itself as I was playing a rhythm like that in the left hand. But yeah, I just wanted to highlight that a bit. Like there's using some of those kind of more tricky, like those kind of more complex syncopations can be really yeah, it can have this certain kind of aggressive quality of like, you know, I'm really going to syncopate this and I'm really going to like hammer this kind of odd rhythm, this unusual rhythm that's going against the sort of conventional grain of comping rhythms, which would be it's like, no, I'm going to do it like this. Da, 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 da. So yeah, that's something I wanted to highlight a bit. Probably rambling a lot, but maybe there's something useful to take away from that.